Autodesk Inventor 2023 has released. Let's take a look at what's new in this version. The first thing that's new in this version is here. We have a new tab here called Fusion 360. That with these features, you can export your files directly from Inventor to Fusion 360 for different purposes, such as different analysis, additive and subtractive manufacturing like 3D printing, CNC machining, and of course, design modeling. We have this new tab in Autodesk Inventor 2023 in assembly environment and part environment. The next thing that I'm going to show you is the mark feature in the part and sheet metal environments. This feature allows you to use your sketch geometry or text to create features representing laser marking, etching, and engravings. This feature has two marking types that I'll show you now. The first one is mark surface that creates your marking like this. The other one is mark through that represents your geometry linear like this. The next option that's new in this version is when you want to export your flat pattern as DXF file to CNC or laser cutting machine. Save, copy as DXF file, name this CNC, and save. The Geometry tab now includes two types of Spline simplifications. Linear approximation, that replaces your spline with very small lines. And arc approximation is for replacing your spline with very small arcs. This allows you to more control on your DXF file, and you can define the replacement tolerance and export your file. The next thing that I'm going to show you is when I go to here, display preferences, I hit on show extended names right here and show or hide extended names of features without going into the application options. I can do it in every part or every assembly. The next new option in 2023 is in sheet metal environment and contour flange feature. In 2022, there were just these directions and symmetry. But now you can use asymmetry one for your extrusion, just like extrude feature. The next new option in this version is in Datum targeted 3D annotations. Now you can use these different types of indicators for your datum. In circular, you can change the diameter as you want, or change datum label, A, B, C, and so on. And when you choose rectangular or circular, you can see dimensions on your datum. And you can change the number of it. 1, 2. Another change in this version is in the assembly environment. I open up this assembly. When you suppress a component in the assembly and you go into the bill of materials, you can see the quantity of that component is 0. But now there is a gear icon that when you click on it and click this on, you can hide all of suppressed component in the assembly. And of course, you can change it whenever you want. The last new option that I want to talk about in this video is in the drawing environment. In previous versions, when we forgot to change the cutout shape to circular and fix this display full detail boundary and display connection line and place our view, we couldn't change that. And we had to remove our detail view and place another one to do that. But now you can simply right click on the detail view boundary and edit detail properties and make that circular, for example. Display boundary and the connection line between the views. But I think this has still some limitations. For example, sometimes in specific situations, you need to have detail view in elliptical shape or polygonal, for example. I think it would be better in next versions to add a functionality that you can create a sketch on your view, and then after picking that shape, you could make your detail view with that particular shape. What do you think? Do you have any idea for next versions? And do these changes help you, and are they helpful for you or not? Write in comments for me. Thanks for watching.